Sunday musings. Here we are again. So I'm out on this glorious. Oh, flipping heck! I can't film. And look where I'm going. I didn't mean to do that. Honestly, I didn't know. That's put me off. What was I going to say? Oh, I was going to say, yeah, I'm out on this glorious day here in the forest, and the New Forest isn't always just trees. There's lots and lots of gorse and bracken, and as you can see behind me here, this is gorse here that's been burnt back, and they do control the gorse here in the forest, and they burn it back, but they don't burn it back so that it's dead. They just burn it back so that it goes just to the roots, so it doesn't actually kill the roots, and then the gorse will come back up again, all fresh shoots and rejuvenated. So they get rid of the dead wood, I suppose, and then the fresh, healthy new gorse starts growing up again, and they manage it. They also burn the gorse as well, huge areas of gorse. You might see a what do you call it, like a path, not a path, just a sort of a road through of nothing, where they've just burnt all the gorse away, because that's a fire break. So it's like a channel, I suppose. Can't find the words today. It's like a channel of nothing. So if there is a forest fire, then that will break the fire. So it's a break fire. Yeah, it's a break fire. Yeah, so it's not all trees here. It is gorse, lots of gorse as well. But Sunday musings, I wasn't out here to talk about gorse. Let's carry on walking, because it is lovely, and I will try not to fall over again. What a stupid ass. Anyway, I was thinking, especially from last night when I was in front of the TV watching some of my... Ow! It also hurts gorse if you walk into it. Ouch. Watching my TV shows, and I was thinking, what am I going to talk about in my Sunday musings tomorrow? And the answer was right in front of me, because I had all this chocolate, and I'm a bit naughty. I like having chocolate in the evening, about 8 o'clock-ish after supper, and when you sat down watching TV or scrolling on your phone. And I had a bar of Galaxy, which is my favourite. I love Galaxy chocolate. Can you hear me okay? I haven't brought it. I've got this new... I can't find the words today. Not speaker, a microphone, and I haven't bloody brought it out, but I think you can hear me. I was so dilly. Yeah, so I was sat watching my shows, and I had my favourite Galaxy chocolate there, and of course I can't just have one chonk. I had to have another chonk, and then another chonk, and then I thought, oh, I'll just have another chonk and another chonk, and then by the end of the evening, well, the end of my show, I'd eaten the whole bar. And I just thought, well, that's just not necessary. I shouldn't have eaten all of that chocolate. And I did feel a bit after eating it all. And I just thought to myself, do you know, too much of anything is bad for you in life. And I do feel strongly about that. Too much of anything is bad for you. And that goes for anything. Exercise, if you do too much exercise, you get injuries. Too much exercise is bad for you. Too much of one food, like my chocolate, is bad for you. But equally, if you have too many McDonald's, too much fatty food, you're going to become obese, and then that leads to all sorts of problems. So food, all these different kinds of food. So I'm a big believer in a balanced diet and a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything is okay. Again, alcohol, too much alcohol makes you really ill, or could turn you into an alcoholic if you drunk a lot, and that's bad for you. So too much alcohol gives you a banging headache, obviously, and you feel rank the next day. Oh, too much. What else? Too much of social media, too much watching telly gives you a headache, doesn't it? You need to come out like now and have some fresh air and enjoy the weather whilst it's lovely, and not peeing with rain like it has been for the last few days here. So too much screen time is bad for you. Too much of one friend as well. If you're around one friend for too long, they just start annoying you. I have lots of different friends who tick lots of different boxes for me. And you know, I've got some crazy ones, I've got some sensible ones, I've got some quirky ones, I've got some quiet ones, I've got some fun, you know, I've got lots of different friends and they all tick different boxes for me. And I like that. I like dipping in and out of all my different friends because they bring something different. And I like that word, different. I like different, just like my fashion, you know, I like things that are a little bit different. And again, you could talk about fashion as well. Too much of the same thing. You know, if you're wearing the same t-shirt every day, it's going to get holey and smelly. Oh dear. Oh, lost. I walked straight into a bush here and there's no entrance. Let's go this way. Try not to fall over whilst I'm talking to you. Not a good idea, really, walking along when there's no path and trying not to fall down potholes or over bushes. You tend to look for the little gaps in the bushes where the horses have been, and they've got like oh, here's one here, natural trail that you can just follow that they've chosen, which is often quite a good path. But if it's been raining, it can be a bit boggy. But today's lovely. Oh, it's so nice today. Really nice. I wonder if it's lovely where you are. If it's all over the UK, if you're watching this from another country, what's your weather like? Oh, there's a big, I think that's what I was talking about, a big channel there behind. Do you see where they've cut the gorse right down, and that's like a fire break? It stops the fire from spreading across the rest of the gorse and into the forest, which is over there. There's loads of trees in the New Forest over there. This is all the old part of the New Forest, but some areas have lots and lots of gorse like this that you can see here. So yeah, too much of anything is bad for you. I think too many supplements as well is bad for you. I'm not a big supplement taker myself, but I think you take too many pills, it makes you sick, it makes you feel ill. My mum, when she came out of hospital, she said, oh, you know, I've had all these pills and all these painkillers, oh, it just makes me feel ill. I'm just going to stop taking them. I've got far too many pills here. I feel rank. Too much medicine. Okay, medicine, you know, when you need it, but too much of one thing is bad for you. Drug addicts, there you go. Another thing. Too much gambling. Too much money. Huh? People with lots of money. Yeah, money brings comfort, but does it make you happy? I know I think too much money is a problem. It's a problem, don't know. You might disagree. I hope you can still hear me. The wind's coming across this way, so it might be a bit talking to you, but I'll hold the camera close-ish to my face. The sun, look at that. Well, don't look at that, but you can see all the rays behind me coming through. It is just lovely today. What else? Too much of what else? Oh dear. What's that on the floor? Oh, look, I just found a pearl earring. Look at that. That was on the floor. Fancy that? I'm like a magpie, aren't I? Oh, I bet somebody was really fed up when they got home and they lost an earring. I wonder if that's good luck, like picking up a penny. I'm going to take that home. Huh? I wonder if it's a real one or just a cheapie. I don't know. Anyway, that was nice. I just saw that sparkling at me on the floor. Anyway, too much. Yeah, too much of anything. It's just bad for you. I just think everything in moderation and a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I think that's the secret to a healthy life. Just don't go overboard. Especially with food, come on. Just enjoy it. But don't have too much chocolate. Just don't have too much of anything. But don't restrict yourself. Just have a little bit. You know, these diets and fads and fasting and things like that. I don't know. I guess because I've never really had a problem with my weight, so I don't fully take it on, all these diets. But I still think, you know, if you're too fat, stop eating. Just cut out as much. Don't stop your favourite things. You know, a little bit of everything, but obviously just don't eat too much. Simple, isn't it? Simple science. Yeah. You eat too much, then you're going to get fat. Simple as that. Just cut down what you're eating as much and a little bit of what you like here and there, and you're happy. I just started to talk shit now. But yeah, I think you get the gist of my musings today, is that I think, and I hope a lot of you out there will agree that a little bit of everything is good for you, and too much of any one thing is really not good for you at all. But if you can think of, and I'm sure if I sat down and I wrote down on a list all the things that were bad for you if you had too much, I think my list would be quite long. But I just thought I'd come out here and talk about it, because I did have too much chocolate last night and I did feel a bit and it would be good musings. But if you could think of anything that's too much and it's bad for you, let me know, because I'm sure my list isn't endless. I'm sure there are those of you out there who could think of one thing that you've had too much of and it's not good for you. That could be anything. Arguing, too many children. Keep being down to the floor. Oh, I'm just being silly now. But yeah, have a lovely week, and yeah, get outside. If the weather's nice, go outside and enjoy the great outdoors. Look at this weather, it's just fantastic. I love it. I do love where I live. I'm not going to say I'm lucky that I live here, because I work bloody hard to get the house where I am now and live here. So it's not luck, it's been downright hard work. Anyway, hope you can hear me, and I'm going to stop waffling. And I'll see you again next Sunday, hopefully, for some more Sunday musings. But yeah, let me know if you can think of anything that's just too much and it's not good for you. So have a lovely week, and I will see you again very soon. Ta-ta for now. Mwah!